As I told you earlier in this course, using and managing your WordPress site hosted under Microsoft Azure is no different from using and managing your WordPress site on any other host. You want to install a new theme? Simply go to Appearance and Themes and select New Theme. If you want to install a plugin, go to Plugins and add New. Or if you have a custom theme or plugin you want to install, you can upload them directly from within the WordPress admin panel. All of this works exactly as you would expect it. However, in some cases, you may want to get access to the WordPress files themselves. That might be because you want to change a configuration setting, or because you want to upload new content, or because you want to make a backup or do something else. In those cases, we need to set up some deployment credentials within Microsoft Azure so that Microsoft Azure can verify that we are in fact allowed to make changes to these files. So to start the process of getting access to the files, we need to set up deployment credentials. And that's done by going to the Microsoft Azure Management panel, selecting the site in question, going to the Dashboard tab, and scrolling down. And then here, under Quick Glance, you find the option Set up Deployment Credentials. When you click on this option, you get to set up a username and a password that will be used for Git and FTP to get access to this content. And this is the global system for FTP and Git access for everything that's under Azure. And that means a simple username like Morten probably will not work because someone else has probably taken that before. So here you may have to set up a rather complicated username, and it's also a good idea to set up a really strong password so you can ensure that no one's going to hack in through Git or through FTP. So I'm just going to try something here. So I'll say YWP Morten. That should work. And then I'll set myself a password. This is not a very strong password, but this is just for demo purposes. And if everything goes right, this should pass through. And I now have a username and a password for FTP and for Git to connect later. So I'll click on the check mark to see if that's OK. My deployment credentials are now set up. And I can now scroll down in my dashboard, and you'll see here under your FTP hostname, FTPS hostname, you also have deployment/FTP user. And here you see that the user is actually the site name / and then the username I put in. And this entire thing, so site name / and then the name you put in, is the FTP username and also the Git username. So as you start logging in through FTP and Git, this is the information you'll use along with a password. And that's next.